So we just saw Sarah Pavitt and Melissa Jimena Paredes win their latest match.
One sport, one journey, one family, one love. This is the story of the first ever CVL Canada Cup. Episode 1, The Road to the Canada Cup. It's Friday morning, just hours away from the first ever Canada Cup. Cold Garden Tropicals veteran Amanda Moppet Beach says goodbye to her kids, while her teammate Jennifer Smith gets ready with a special member of her family.
On coach's orders, we're trying to keep it low-key until it's time to get the hype going. So this morning, Paisley and I started off by packing, and now we're trying to keep the hype down low.
Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom.
Guys, with pace. This is a pregame warm-up.
The Cold Garden Tropicals asserted their dominance early in the 2019 season as they defended their Calgary championship. This cohesive crew was led by Canadian national team staple and 5-year professional Jamie Thibault. Joining her was the Calgary League's first international pickup Kayla Hanneline, who played for the University of Northern Iowa as well as 2 professional years in Hungary and Finland.
Thibault saves it, and Hart, nice read off the roof. Spratt for Otto, into the net! And the Cold Garden Tropicals retain supremacy here in Calgary.
The Tropicals swept the Trolley 5 Storm in the 2019 Calgary Finals and headed up to Edmonton with their eyes on the Canada Cup. The GBE Dinos were a powerhouse all season and entered the Calgary playoffs as the #1 seed. This well-rounded team was led by Calgary native and left-handed kill machine Jordan Parkin.
The championship. Gonna win it on an ace! Off the platform of Strong, the Dinos get their revenge on the Timberjacks. Finishing the game in just under an hour. 3 sets to none, including a close as it gets, 21-19.
Adding to the Dinos' firepower was 2018 first overall pick Alex Bader, who played in the inaugural season of the India Professional Volleyball League before joining the CVL ranks. The Dinos won a finals rematch against the JVC Timberjacks to punch their ticket to the Canada Cup.
Hey guys, Joe and Jackie here from One Volleyball. We're up nice and early this morning to catch our flight to Edmonton. The first one was canceled, so we're hanging around the airport waiting for our 9 a.m. flight, but we're about to head out.
Although the trip was delayed a few hours, the teams were in good spirits and eventually found themselves in oil country. Led by Toronto's first overall draft pick Nico Sarator and 4-year senior national team member Kelly Nyhoff, the Galaxy All-Stars sat atop the 2019 league standings all summer. Helping dominate the six was Ontario University Athletics Athlete of the Year Alina Dorman and Sam Clary, who came to the team from playing pro in Austria. Galaxy would defeat the defending champion Q2 Panthers in 3 hard-fought sets to send them to the Canada Cup.
Oslo with a great pass back to Gabby, and great block by Nico. Q2 picks it up in desperation mode here, looking to extend this match. And a huge swing by Alina Dorman for the Galaxy All-Stars. The Galaxy All-Stars win this Toronto Premier League final in a straight 3-set match.
While veterans Sarator and Nyhoff were unable to make the trip to Edmonton, the squad had high hopes for the first ever CVL National Championship. The Madawaska Madness dominated Toronto in the 2019 season. This star-studded roster was highlighted by LP Mainville, who brought a wealth of experience, having played on the senior national team for 8 years and being named captain at just 22 years old. Mainville was joined by libero Eric Matson and opposite Joran Zeeman, who played in the top pro leagues in Europe.
Great serve by Fell. Terrell gets the ball, and that one goes out of bounds. Madawaska wins the 2019 Toronto Premier League.
Madawaska defeated Beach's Brewing Co. Beach Hawks in the Toronto final in a thrilling 5-set match to earn their spot in the Canada Cup.
Yeah, so it's been quite the day. We've been planning this for a long time. It's been exciting news for the entire season for both Toronto and Calgary, and it's kind of coming to a T now. So a lot of logistics going around, but the Toronto team flew in early this morning. We've been driving up today, and we all got to finally see each other and have a great little reunion there at the hotel, and we're all excited to get this thing rolling.
I think someone asked me today who I was cheering for, and I just want to see such a good match. Like, I think that I've played with players from both teams, and I think that both teams are very strong, and so I'm just excited to see some really good volleyball. I think that both teams are going to put on a great show. Tonight especially, I'm really excited for the women's match, to watch a bunch of girls that I used to play with, and I don't really know what the outcome's going to be, but I'm secretly hoping for Toronto to win.
Not a secret. Calgary needs to assert their dominance over Toronto.
Secretly. But yeah, I think both teams are really strong and have a good opportunity, and I just want to see a really good match.
When we started One Volleyball 4 years ago, we knew that we couldn't do it alone. It was going to take a community to make a big change for high-level adult volleyball in Canada. And so the idea of, you know, one family, one sport, one team, one love is really important to us, and how that comes through in everything that we do. And so this moment is to take that time to recognize and thank our family of people who've brought this to life and have made this happen. First and foremost, Jaron Mueller, our very first league director out in Calgary, thank you for being a pioneer. Thank you for believing in us and supporting us and being a visionary alongside us. And thank you to all of our owners who are just so passionate about this sport and jumped on board and took hold of the ownership of their own teams and went above and beyond to make them excel and shine and really make that their own experience and make them fruitful. And so thank you to you guys for believing in us, and thank you to all of our volunteers. I think that it's really easy to take for granted that the league exists, but it literally would not exist in these early stages if we didn't have a group of really dedicated enthusiasts, our volunteers who are making it happen. There's so many people behind the scenes doing all these little things that you might not even think of, and without those people, this opportunity would not exist. And they are a huge integral part of our one family. Our MCs in Toronto and Calgary, Josh in Calgary and Inting in Toronto, they are the reason why people enjoy themselves at the games. They're the people who get everybody riled up and get them excited, and they're there to remind us that volleyball is fun, and we're just here to have so much fun. We just want to take this moment to thank our one family. All of the people I just mentioned, our owners, our coaches, a lot of our coaches are volunteers as well still, and thank you to the fans. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being excited about volleyball, and thanks for having a whole lot of fun with us.
Coming up next, episode 2, it's game day. We're going behind the scenes of the men's and women's Canada Cup Championship. Stay tuned. One love.